Hello and welcome back to the Hubman and Chubgirl YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be packing some orders while answering questions that you guys asked on our shop's Facebook and Instagram pages. So here and there I'll talk about what I'm doing while packing, and then I'll also answer the questions. So first, before I start packing, I'm just organizing my bucket of things. I like to put everything in a specific way so it's easier for me to find things as I'm packing. I always like to start with the planner stickers because there's usually the most of them in the order, and also they typically show up on our packing list checklist first. So I like to get them out of the way before I get everything else. The first question that I got asked a few times is, what are your favorite and least favorite items to pack? My favorite item to pack would actually be the journal subscriptions. It's kind of brainless activity, but I do enjoy just setting everything up on my desk and just repeatedly putting all the products into the sticker sleeves. It's fun. I get to watch a show or something while I'm doing it, and I find it therapeutic. It's very satisfying once they're all put together. Something else I enjoy packing is our die cut packs. What I do is I just lay out the backings all over my desk and then go and basically deal out the die cuts like they're a deck of cards. I guess I just like the repetitive motions, but I find die cuts really fun, and when I get to the end of the pack, or when I get to the end of the supply of die cuts, and I just have this box full of unopened fresh packs, I find it really satisfying. I guess my favorite product to pack is anything that requires pre-packing, so I enjoy pre-packing bundles, subs, die cuts, sticker sets, anything like that. As for least favorite item to pack, we have a poster, and the tube that we roll the poster into doesn't fit in any of our boxes, so it has to get shoved into the side of a poly bag alongside a box of whatever else was ordered. It doesn't fit well, so it's just very awkward, but luckily we don't have to pack those too often, so it doesn't annoy me too much. I like to count out my planner stickers and sticker sheets after I've picked them out, just to make sure that I've gotten everything, and so that it's easier to split them into a sort of even amount when I'm putting them into their folders. This is my Happy Flamingo folder. I think he's very cute with his sunglasses and very summery. I also just love gold foiling details, so it makes me happy when I open this. Since everything in this order is flat, I'm using a Happy Mail envelope and a piece of chipboard to lower the chances of things getting bent in the mail. This is not this customer's first order, so I'm throwing in a gold foiled thank you card and sealing up the envelope. We always write the country that the package is going to, the name of the customer, and the order number on the package, so that it's easier for our shipping manager to figure out whose package he's sending out. This customer ordered our giant crazy cat pin. Every time someone orders one of these, I wonder what they're gonna do with it, where they're gonna put it. I just think they're so silly looking, and they are ginormous. You'll see here that I'm getting some of our normal size pins, and the crazy cat pin is 3 or 4 times the size of them. It's really huge. Since these items are not flat, I am putting them in a Happy Mail box. This one is our box size number 2, if you were curious. This customer's order had a product in it that we didn't currently have in stock, so I'm putting in one of our cards that says part of your Happy Mail is here, so that they know that we didn't ship everything. We know we didn't ship everything, and we'll be sending the rest of it as soon as we get it. When I put stickers into their sticker folders, I try to put the more delicate sticker sheets in behind our regular vinyls. So for example, our writable vinyl and our transparent planner stickers, I try to always have those behind something so that they don't get scratched by the folder. Another question was, do you journal and use stickers, or are you tired of seeing them by the end of the workday? So I can't speak for the entire packing team here, but personally I do journal and use stickers. I have quite a large collection of stickers and other stationery at home, and I think a good chunk of it is Hubman and Chub Girl product. While I'm packing, I kind of don't look too closely at the product, if that makes any sense. Like, I look at the SKU numbers of everything and I double check to make sure that that all the products are correct, but I'm not always looking too closely at the product as I'm packing, so I don't really get tired of seeing them by the end of the day, because sometimes I notice details on them like weeks after we get it in, or if I buy something I might notice a detail or a design on it once I bring it home, and I have packed it so many times but I never noticed it while I was packing. So yes, I do journal and use stickers, and I like to combine Hubman and Chub Girl designs with other stickers that I happen to have in my collection. And this question's kind of related to that last one. Does packing orders tempt you to buy more things for yourself? Like, exposure to the product equals more shopping? Yes, it makes it easier for me to figure out if there's something I want to buy, because I get to see things before they release, so I definitely take note in my head of of collections that I see that I might want to buy, and usually if I think I want to buy something, I will buy it. I don't think, oh no, I don't need it, I have too many, I'll just buy it. So yes, I pack orders and I take note of things I want to buy for myself when I see them. The next question was, what's your system to keep track of what is going on in each order? So I mentioned this briefly in the day in my life as a packer video, but we have a spreadsheet that is our packing list. And in the packing list, it shows us who ordered, the address, what they ordered, SKU names, SKU numbers, basically all of the information we could possibly need about what's in the order. So when we're packing, we create a batch of orders. I like to do around 15 each, but I think that's just personal preference and how much we want to do at a time. So with those 15 orders, we can generate this packing list, which tells us exactly how many of each product we need, what we need, and we go get all of that and then we pack. So on the packing list, each order has a checklist of every item. So it makes it super easy. I'm sure you've noticed as I've been packing in the video that I'm clicking around on my computer a lot. That's me checking off the checklist boxes on the packing list to make sure that I've gotten everything. Next was, how do you choose the size of the envelope or box for each of the orders? As for envelopes, we only have one size of envelope, so there isn't any decision making that goes on there. For the boxes, we all have a good idea of how big each box is and approximately how much they fit. So for example, we currently have 4 sizes of boxes, and we all know that the smallest box doesn't fit the regular size sticker sheet folders. So if there's anything that has a regular size sticker sheet folder, we know we have to size up the box. And another example is binders only fit in our largest size box, so if there's a binder in the order, it automatically has to go in the largest size box. So I guess it just comes with practice and the amount of orders we pack. We kind of just get an idea of what each box fits, and we can estimate based on that. Are there names you recognize because they always order? Yes, definitely. I think I recognize most of the names of people who have placed multiple orders, actually, so we have a separate thank you card for people whose first order it is, so I usually know when I'm gonna grab that one if I don't recognize the name. Because if I don't recognize the name, it usually means it's their first order, because after someone's ordered a couple times and I've packed their order a couple times, I will recognize their name, and that goes for the rest of the packing team too. We always recognize names and patterns and stuff. The next question is, how many orders does each packer pack each day? This entirely depends on what's being ordered at the time more frequently. So, for example, if we have a big sale with a lot of planner stickers, sticker sheets and stuff, those tend to take longer, and then we end up packing less orders in a day because there are so many more products to go around picking and then counting out and making sure everyone's getting exactly what they ordered. Those orders tend to take longer and then we get less orders done. Another example is when we do mystery boxes. If people are ordering a mystery box and a couple other things or nothing else, those orders are a lot quicker to pack, so we end up packing more in a day. But on average, I would say each packer, if they spend the full day packing and not doing other things, because we all, except for Olivia, I think, split our time between packing and other things. So Alyssa and Darren work on production a lot of their time, and Mary organizes our sales and part of our inventory, and she makes all the box sets for everyone, and I also am the editor for the YouTube videos. So if we spend an entire day packing, we will pack on average between 45 and 70 a day. I know that number is a really broad range, but it's kind of hard to give a more precise estimate with just the variation in what goes on in the store. How many items are in the average order? Again, this entirely depends on what we're selling, what's on sale at the time, but I would say around 15 to 20 items are in each order. Next is, what do you look forward to most besides customers' enjoyment about packing orders? When I don't have to use a tape gun to pack orders, I find the entire packing process to be kind of relaxing and therapeutic. I like sorting out the stickers into their little piles and packing them neatly in the boxes, so I guess just the satisfaction of actually putting the packages together I look forward to the most. Of course, besides the customer's enjoyment, I always want to make sure that everyone's getting what they ordered and that they'll be happy with their packages, so yeah. What is sub-packing day like? Sub-packing day typically looks the same. It just depends on how much time we have to prepare beforehand. So usually as soon as we get the product for subs, we start putting together all the subs beforehand so that they're ready for us on the day that subs actually release. But if we don't do all that, then it takes a lot longer on sub-packing day because we have to prepare everything. But usually we do have enough time. Usually we are prepared beforehand and everything's ready for us on the day. So sub-packing day, our shipping manager generates a list of people who have just ordered a sub and nothing else. And with that, he's able to just print out a batch of labels. And then we can just label those and send them out. We don't have to go through searching for who ordered and their order numbers and everything. We can just slap the labels onto the envelopes or boxes and ship them out. While he's doing that, the rest of us will find the orders that have a sub and some other product with them or another order at the same time, and then we'll just pack those all together. It doesn't look too different from a normal day. I guess there are just more packages going out than normal. The next question is, what's the most annoying product to store? And for this, I would have to say any sort of binders or freebies, and the freebies usually include a binder, so these are overlapping answers, but if you've seen our office, we do not have space for such things, so our freebie products, our binder products, tend to just end up anywhere they can fit, and they're not usually easily accessible. So when we're picking our product, it's hard to get to, or they're just completely in the way and we're tripping over them until we run out. So in our current office, at least, where we don't have a designated spot for freebies or binders, those would be the most annoying products to store. How do you store your washi tape? I'll insert a clip here from the day in my life video, but we have these little cardboard boxes and they fit perfectly on this shelf side by side, so all of our washi tapes are in sets of 2. So we have 2 per shelf and we just stack as many as we can in each box. As for overflow product that doesn't fit on these shelves, we have some large bins on the ends of the shelves that we stick everything else in. When packing, do you leisurely pack or are you rushing as fast as you can to pack? Usually when I'm packing, I move faster than I am in this video, but I tend to move a little slower when I'm filming things in general. But yes, I try to pack as fast as I can, especially if we're behind on orders like we have been lately. So there aren't many times where any of us sit and leisurely pack. We're always trying to do as much as we can, as accurately as we can in a day. The next question is, what is the biggest order you've had so far? So there are 2 answers to this. The first one is in terms of monetary value. It was $1,880.25. That is a huge order. It was 13 box sets for $1,880. And the second one would be in terms of the number of items ordered in one order, and we had an order once that had 265 items. Where are some of the more unusual countries you have posted parcels to? I don't think there aren't many that are unusual that I can think of, at least, but I do want to address that we did used to ship to India, but the packages kept getting lost, so we unfortunately had to stop. I'm very sorry to you Indian fans who want the product. We just could not get the packages to arrive at their destinations, so unfortunately we can't ship to India anymore. One order that I remember clearly because I was the one who packed it was a $750 order to Japan. And I'm not saying Japan is an unusual country, it was just, it might have been the first order we've ever had from Japan. And when I packed this order, it was just so chaotic because there were so many products and a lot of them were quite large. And since it was going very far, I wanted to try and put as much of it as possible into one box. I didn't want it to be in separate parts and have things get lost, so I just had this huge box, and there were like, I don't even know, there were like 5 separate Happy Mail boxes in there and a couple other things that were just, I was really like Tetrising these boxes into that box. So that is one of the more interesting packages I've ever put together, and to a country that we don't normally ship to. Another question was, what is your favorite product and favorite collection? So personally, my favorite products, plural, are planner stickers and the variety sticker packs. I just had to use those the most, and like I like the size of the planner stickers for the way I like to journal. And I also love the variety sticker packs because I love all the different textures and the different designs that don't get put on the normal sticker sheets. And also, one of my favorite things that Chub Girl does is the more customizable stickers that come in the variety sticker packs. So an example is recently in the Turtley Awesome collection, she had a sticker sheet of faceless turtles and another one of sunglasses. So you could put the different sunglasses and different faces on the turtles and make them your own. I thought that one was super cute and I really enjoyed that. As for favorite collection, I really like the Japan collection. I actually bought the whole bundle and I use it pretty frequently. Like, I am taking Japanese language lessons, so every week when I mark that in my calendar, I'll put one of the Japan collection planner stickers in my calendar just to add a little bit of cuteness to my calendar. Another collection that I really like is a very recent one. It is the August monthly theme, the Blast-Off theme with the astronaut dogs and all the space themed designs. Again, with this one I bought the variety sticker pack and a few of the planner sticker designs. The next question is, do you enjoy your time working together if you're working so much? I think this is in reference to the fact that a couple days ago we worked overtime and we're working overtime again today. So those hours are 9 to 9, which is a lot of time to be together if you don't like each other, but luckily we all get along very well and we have a great team here, and the office environment that we've created is very chill. It's not a typical office, corporate office environment type of thing. It's very, very relaxed. We always have music playing out loud on the speaker where anything goes. The most ridiculous of requests get played. We've showed it on our social media a few times, but we watch a show or a movie at lunch. Right now, I'm not currently a part of this because I like to spend my lunch hour watching One Piece, but the rest of the office is doing a Hallmark movie. I don't even know what to call it, but basically they watch different Hallmark movies and then they have this spreadsheet where they rate them all. And I don't know if they're rating them based on how bad they are or how good they are in relation to each other. But they do that, and it's just a very nice working environment, and it makes it a lot easier when we have long hours to catch up on orders. Going off of it being a fun work environment, I just wanted to share this little story quickly. When I first started working here, it was last year for the packing of the holiday advent calendars, and before I walked in, I hadn't met anyone. I had seen Hubman's face over FaceTime for like 5 minutes once, and otherwise I was communicating with him over email. So I walked in and they were sliding the advent calendar boxes down the stairs on a makeshift slide that was made of 2 folding tables. So immediately I was confused, but the whole environment was just complete chaos, but very friendly and welcoming. So I just had this immediate feeling that I would be fine where I was. I was nervous walking in, but seeing them literally sliding boxes down the stairs at each other kind of made my nerves go away pretty quickly. I just immediately had the feeling that I would be comfortable working here with the team. Thank you so much for watching this Pack With Me and Q&A. If you have any more questions, make sure to comment them down below and I'll try to get to answering them all. Thanks, and I'll see you again.